They got somebody else out, laid out on the ground. Just pulled him out of the back of the car and laid out on his face. State police are here. I'm gonna go inside to see if I can get better so they don't see me out here recording, so I don't be the next one laid out on the ground. Alright, here we go again. They got somebody else laid out on the ground. They just pulled him out of the back of this cop car. Why is he on top of him? Oh, he's not. He's right in front of him. He's laid out straight up on his face, dude. Yes. Break the wires. I would be outside, but I'm not trying to be the next one being arrested. And I have not had pleasant experiences with them, so. Sure is taking a long time for an ambulance to get here. Come on, what's going on, dude? Let me get my phone holder. And it's gonna be too short. Shoot. Okay. No, there's the ambulance. Just please be quiet. They just did exactly like what they did in my last recording. They just ripped him out of the back seat right onto his face. I have not seen that dude move this entire time. fire people are here. This don't look good. What are the odds? Same exact location as the last one. Straight up. Exact same location. Oh, this time they're actually taking him on the stretcher. The last one, they didn't even take him on the stretcher, dude. They just fucking put him right back in the back of the police car. This one is actually going on the stretcher. God, it's just awful the way they rip people out of the vehicles and stuff. He ripped him right out and dropped him right on his face. And left him there on the ground. At least he called for ambulance, and this time they're actually taking him, it looks like. God, just what are the odds that they would go right in the same exact place as last time I recorded? And today is 9/9/2023 at 4:57 p.m. He looks to be, he's sitting up by himself. That's good. Slunched over. Holy shit, another cop. Pardon my language. Fuck, he's just laying there slumped over, dude. You guys got to figure out what you're going to do with him. Either take him to the hospital or take him to jail, but you can't just sit there and hold him there in freaking hot ass sun. Oh, I guess he's a little bit in the shade. But still, dude, if the dude needs medical attention, get him to the hospital and get him medical attention. And after he's been checked out, then you can take him to jail. But make sure the dude is going to live. Like, seriously, he's slunched over. And you've got an ambulance here. You got fire trucks here. And you guys are just all standing around. Take him to the hospital. Make sure he's going to be okay. And if he is, then you can escort him to jail. But when you just sit there and just stand there not doing anything besides watching him, I mean, wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry? Because what happens if he dies and you guys were just standing there watching him? Like, that would not be cool. I don't understand. So far, I've been recording for 14 minutes. And they have not got this man to the hospital. But it was urgent enough to call an ambulance and a fire truck. You'd think you'd get him immediately to a hospital. If it was urgent enough to rip him out of the back of the vehicle, slam him on the ground on his face, and leave him there until an ambulance came, wouldn't you just go with the ambulance to the hospital, make sure that he's going to be fully checked out, that he's going to be okay, and then you can take him to jail? But this is how people die, is by just standing there and watching him. Clearly he's not doing good. He has sat slunched over like that this entire time. What the fuck is he doing? What's that cop doing to him? What the fuck just happened? You're finally now taking him to the hospital. Yay, good job, dude. 20 minutes later. After you guys sat there and just stared at him for 20 fucking minutes. Pardon my language, but dude, that's how people die, dude. I really hope this guy did not die. That would be messed up. I haven't seen him move for a while. Thought I see him sitting up by himself for a minute, but wow. This is the second time this has happened in front of of this area. At least he's getting to the hospital. The last one they didn't even take to the hospital. Last one they just, after the ambulance came, you can see it in my previous video, they just loaded him right back into the freaking police car. At least this guy's getting some medical attention. Actually, literally 19 minutes and 40 seconds later. After you've seen it, they just sat there and stared at him for freaking 19 minutes. Alright, so I think it's a wrap, guys. Everybody's packing up and leaving now. That's just craziness to me, dude. If that was one of my family members, dude, I would hope to God that they would get him medical attention a lot faster than that. If it was one of your family members, I would hope to God that they would get medical attention faster than that. Not just sit there and stare at him. I'm sorry, but you know, that's one of your kids. That's one of our family members. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm sorry to get all crazy, but feel very passionate about that. Anyways, see y'all later. They're wrapping it up. They're actually leaving and heading to the hospital right now, as you can see. Right now, you'll see them driving off. And there goes the ambulance.